Information from your morning commute to your afternoon drive. We're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus. WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is committed to your safety with 6 hours of continuous team coverage.
This is a relentless storm, Dave.
We're fortunate we all made it out alive.
And our network of sky cams across the state alerting you to danger, bringing you live footage of tornadoes as they touch down in Wathau County.
Look at this, Chase. Guys, look at that.
This is ground zero almost. I mean, this is really hard to stomach, like I said.
We take our commitment to being on your side seriously, and together, we're Mississippi Strong. Weekdays, stream First Alert Weather Plus.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us.
WLBT's First Alert Weather Team is keeping you up to date with the latest information from your morning commute to your afternoon drive. We're on your side, streaming on your favorite devices. WLBT First Alert Weather Plus.
And good afternoon, everybody. Chief Meteorologist Dave Roberts here, along with meteorologist Elise Ushman. Good to see you on a Monday afternoon. I hope you had a nice weekend. The weather was kind of nice.
It was
beautiful.
Nice. Yesterday it was a little the air quality was not very good, but it's improved quite a bit today, just so you all know.
But not my shirt.
Now with that said, the air quality yesterday, the issues were because we've had so many wildfires, and then they were also doing controlled burns in some places. Then we had a high pressure system that kept everything right at the surface with us. That has lifted a little bit, and that has improved the air quality, but we now have more burn bans to prevent seeing more wildfires.
There you go.
Essentially. So a lot of the burn bans that you see for central, well, all of the burn bans you see for the real central part of the area are from today. They've been issued this afternoon. Warren, Hines, Rankin, Capaya, Simpson, all under a burn ban now. I would really try to prevent burning anywhere across the area for the foreseeable future, because the overall trend is still that things are going to be really dry and a little bit breezy. Our temperatures are still going to be going up. We do have a little bit of moisture in the air now because we've had this southerly breeze, but we just don't have any really good rain for the rest of this week.
Yeah.
So it is March, so let us look ahead.
There you go. Can we look ahead, please?
Let's look ahead.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Usually through the month of March, we see about 5.5 inches of rain. Would love to get that. That'd be great. We haven't had any so far.
Not this week.
We ended February in a significant deficit. So far this year, we've only had about 5.5 inches. We should have had over 5 inches, well, about 5 inches more than that. We should have had twice as much rain as we've gotten so far this year in Jackson. Typically, we have lows in the mid 40s, highs near 70 in March. But today, we are in the 80s.
Already ahead of the game.
Again, we're way ahead of the game. 81 in Vicksburg right now, 82 in Monticello. You're in the mid 70s now in Macomb. You do have a little more moisture there, but it's 79 here in Jackson, 77 in Bude. We've still got a little warming to do, so we are expecting to see low 80s pretty much across the board this afternoon. And if you miss it today, then there's always tomorrow or the next day
or the next
or
day.
the next day
or the next day.
And then the day after that. Really, the next 10, 14 days, we are looking at warmer than average conditions for most of the eastern half of the country. So it's not just us, but a lot of places are going to be seeing temperatures that are well above average. At this point in March, an average should be around 66. We'll be 14 degrees warmer than that today, tomorrow, and as much as 15 degrees warmer than that by the end of this week. We could see some mid 80s. The only potential cool down we have is maybe at the end of next week, but that's really going to depend on if the rain chances can pan out, which at the moment, I'm not totally convinced of. The Climate Prediction Center has issued this outlook that says we would see wetter than average conditions. That'd be fabulous.
Over the next 10 days.
Over the next 10 days.
But
Will we see them? So we could see somewhere between 2 and 3 inches of rain. That's what our longer range models are saying. But they've been really back and forth on these systems going into the weekend and into next week. I took our rain chances for the weekend down because when I made my forecast at noon, they were all pulling back. And that still seems to be the case heading into the weekend. See how they almost get here and then they just fizzle out.
Yeah.
So hopefully by the time we get to the middle of next week, one of these will actually get through here and bring us some heavy rain. But for now, we're just going to be warm and dry.
There you go. Warm and dry and maybe some rain this weekend with a better chance for rain next week. But we're not looking at a weekend washout by any means. And hopefully we get some much needed rainfall by, say, the middle of next week because we're going to need it. The drought situation is getting worse.
Yes.
Every day we go into March, the sun is higher in the sky. We're getting more daylight. And as you know, this weekend, we are going to push those clocks ahead an hour, spring forward 1 hour. So we're on the final days of that. An extreme drought, folks. Several counties now in our area, including Jefferson, Franklin, Wilkinson, and Adams, and that severe drought is now creeping into the metro area. Yeah. So we're seeing some changes out there. Now, if you don't have any color on the map, you got really not much going on right now. The ground is pretty much moist enough, right? But in those spots, that's where you have an extreme drought. So imagine you do a little fire in those extreme drought areas, how dry it already is. Add the wind to it. You've got the makings of a disaster, which is why we're telling people, lay off the burning for a while. That's the thing. You got to lay off it. And I saw fire over the weekend, actually. And I thought, oh, wow, look at that fire. And I was like, I drove a little closer to it. And I was like, wow, it's a pretty big fire. And then I get right around the corner. I'm like, there's no fire department here. And that's a real fire. So I'm about to call 911. And sure enough, what do I see in my rearview mirror?
Fire department's
all the way in the distance coming. But I was like, okay, time for me to bolt. I didn't want to. I'm not one of those people. I'm not going to hang out there and
watch them do their job.
No, but it's kind of cool. They really are amazing.
They are. That's true.
Hey, they're playing with fire. Okay, so
they're really trying to prevent you from playing with fire.
Right. So show some respect.
Yeah.
On their names. Thank you, Seth Ashland. How are you? Good to see you. Bobby Robinson. Good afternoon to you, Bobby. Hope you're having a great day. Hey, Melissa Garner.
Hi.
Thanks so much for being here. Good afternoon to you. Hope you're having a great Monday. Weather's gonna be nice most of this week, so I don't know if anybody have a pool. Maybe you want to play hooky, or maybe just you need a mental day, a mental health day, and just hang out, relax. This is some nice weather to do it. I'm serious. I love this kind of weather because it's where I can eat my sandwich outside, just enjoy the nice weather that we're gonna have. This is what makes Mississippi so pretty and special to me. And I'm happy that we're going a little bit further and we don't have any real severe weather threats that we're considering as far as this week is concerned.
True.
Hey, Joyce Burleson. The
Hi
spring
there.
like weather is wonderful. Getting in your walking exercises on your break now feels great. Oh, that's so awesome. Wish I could join you, Joyce. I really could use to do that. Instead, I'm sipping my ginger tea, which is my new 2026 resolution. Mary Abbott, how are you? I'm also eating the yogurt. I ate 1 cup of yogurt a day. And I'm eating no fat yogurt, and then I'm drinking my ginger tea. Just trying to be a little healthier. I don't know. I had this doctor when I was sick all January. The doctor said you need to be trying this. I'm telling you. And I said, hey, why not? It's cheap. It's not expensive. So, anybody else? No, I guess that's it. Well, I tell you what, folks. Elise is going to go get ready for WLBT News at 4 and 4:30. I'm going to be doing the 5 and 6 o'clock show. And then we're back here at 6:30 to give you another weather update. We'll try to narrow down things for this weekend and the middle of next week. Air quality is kind of, what out there. So we'll be monitoring that as well. High pressure around, but today it's taking a little bit of its grip off our area. We're more into a southerly flow. But let's see how we do through the week and hopefully get some rain towards this weekend. I know the weekend stinks to have rain, but we got to get some at some point.
Yeah.
If not, a better chance by the middle of next week. And until then, we will talk to you later. Hey, Patricia Purvis, I hope you have a good day as well. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.